I told y'all, but y'all ain't want to listen. Same thing, different company, but same blueprint. I told y'all that rehab season ain't really nothing different from PBC. But I understand a lot of people in this community want to swim in the smear campaign cesspool of hating PBC. And y'all don't want to see what I've been trying to say since day one. Ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, we got a great card. May 2nd, right? Fatal Fury, Turkey Out Shake Show, Ring Magazine Show, New York City, Times Square, right? And on May 31st, PBC, Al Haymon got their show with Caleb Plant versus Resendiz. So Resendiz, I believe that he knocked out Jared Hurd several fights ago. And Jermall Charlo making his return versus La Mana. Now, the fight that we want to see, right? It's actually Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. Why are we getting Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez? Why are we getting Ryan Garcia versus Romero, right? Just like in the other side of the PBC side, we don't want to see Caleb Plant versus Resendiz. We don't want to see Jermall Charlo versus La Mana. We want to see Jermall Charlo get his smack back versus Caleb Plant May 31st. That's what we want to see. But why we ain't seeing that? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the easy fights to make. Yet, different company, same type of mindset, same type of blueprint. Same thing, ain't nothing different. So I just want people, for the people out there that wants to diss PBC for Turkey Out Shake or diss Al Haymon for Turkey Out Shake is just adopting the PBC blueprint. All right? Sometimes you're going to get the big fights and sometimes you're not going to get the big fights. All right? So, at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's business. They running a career for these fighters at the end of the day, right? Because ain't nothing standing in the way of Caleb Plant versus Jermall Charlo. And ain't nothing standing in the way of Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. We don't have to have these in-between fights because at the end of the day, we don't want to see a monkey wrench get thrown. See, the in-between fights has messed up or has messed up the momentum of certain fights that needed to take place before these in-between fights. For example, Turkey Out Shake, he showcased the Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury, which he just should have put Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury right away. And what did we see? We see Tyson Fury get dropped by a novice, which took the heat, the momentum of the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. Because before the Francis Ngannou, we were looking at Tyson Fury. A lot of people was assessing Tyson Fury that, he is the best heavyweight of the era, and he is a heavyweight that could beat any heavyweight or has an opportunity to beat any heavyweight of any era. That it was the reputation of Tyson Fury before him getting exposed by a novice who never stepped inside the square circle in Francis Ngannou. The fight did happen with Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury, but the momentum of it, the aura of it was not the same, right? Same thing with PBC. PBC should have put Anthony Joshua, and PBC and Eddie Hearn should have put Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder a long time ago for the undisputed. And what happened? There was Anthony Joshua was supposed to fight Jermall Miller. Jermall Miller failed the drug test. Then the substitute, late minute replacement was Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz threw a monkey wrench and destroyed what was supposed to be a great undisputed heavyweight bout between two knockout artists that emerged in the heavyweight division when the heavyweight division was trying to wake up from its coma. Right? The in-between fights messes up a lot of things. It ain't starting now. It's also in the past when we were supposed to get Zab Judah versus Floyd Mayweather, but then Zab Judah fought Baldomir and then lost to Baldomir. And yes, the Zab Judah and Floyd Mayweather fight did happen, but it took the heat, it took the aura away from it. Imagine if Caleb Plant loses to Resendiz. Imagine if Jermall Charlo loses to La Mamada. Huh? Then, of course, the steam, he wouldn't be undefeated no more. Right? We don't need these in-between fights when the money fight is right here in our face. So both of these guys are doing the same thing, whether people respect it or not. Both of these guys are doing the same thing. Al Haymon and Turkey Al Sheikh, or both guys could be making the same mistake. Now, of course, putting them in the same day is probably a good thing, because now, yes, we're going to see Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia in the same event. Yet it does make even Devin Haney look less than a Ryan Garcia. It makes him look like the guy that actually lost to Ryan Garcia, in which we all saw what happened on April 20th, right? But they reversed the record, right? Devin Haney is undefeated, but a lot of people still don't see him as undefeated. Then you put Devin Haney in the undercard when the co-main of Ryan Garcia. Well, the lack of respect is nowhere to be found right there, right? I mean, I don't understand why both of these guys ain't fighting each other now. Nothing was standing in the way, and I think that's why a lot of boxing fans has gotten frustrated with the PBC. But you also got to be frustrated with Turkey Al Sheikh. You got to keep that same energy. Same thing with everybody's saying right now. I see it. I read it on Twitter. I see it on IG. I see it on YouTube comment section. But why we ain't seeing Caleb Plant versus Jermall Charlo? Well, because at the end of the day, it's still a business. These guys need a tune-up fight. Jermall Charlo needed a tune-up fight. And it seems like Devin Haney needed a tune-up fight for the ass whooping that he took from Ryan Garcia. I mean, everything was lined up for these guys to fight each other, right? So, hopefully, Jermall Charlo wins his fight and Caleb Plant wins his fight. For hopefully we get the fight that we've been wanting to see in the super middleweight division. Not even the super middleweight division. I think it's just a fight that Jermall Charlo truly does need to get back at Caleb Plant for the way that he disrespected him when he did smack him in front of the whole world and went viral. But I would like to see Jermall Charlo back in the ring also versus a Demetrius Andre. Maybe a Haymon Munguia. Maybe get an opportunity. Hey, yo, if we could get William Score and Canelo Alvarez, I don't mind seeing Jermall Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez as well. Right? And I think it'll be a good win and let's say if Caleb Plant does fight Jermall Charlo and Caleb Plant does beat Jermall Charlo. You know what? I actually think it's fair that he put himself in position, in my opinion, to even get a rematch with Canelo Alvarez. I mean, look, I keep it consistent. I always say that if an undefeated fighter, especially a champion like a Caleb Plant used to be, he lost to Canelo Alvarez. That was his first defeat. You know what I'm saying? His second defeat was the David Benavidez. But I always say that, you know what I'm saying? If you're undefeated, you make a good account of himself. Because Caleb Plant did pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I think that he didn't stay focused enough in the championship rounds with Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? Did what he had to do. Right? I don't mind seeing. I mean, Canelo Alvarez is not really fighting a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see Canelo Alvarez face David Benavidez, but you already know, man. We've been asking Canelo Alvarez to fight David Benavidez. That's not gonna happen. But anyway, there's great fights that still could happen in the super middleweight division. And I think that people need to also talk about more, let's say, a potential fight with a Demetrius Andre versus Edgar Berlanga. Haymon Munguia, hopefully he get his win because he is a name in the sport of boxing. Hopefully he get his get-back win versus Bruce. Because I believe that the super middleweight division got some good matchups in which there's a lot of 50-50 fights in that division. You know what I'm saying? But again, Jermall Charlo was stepping back in the ring, and hopefully he fights a good name. I would like to see Jermall Charlo versus the likes of Virgil Ortiz, Fundora. I think it will sell out any arena. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how Keith Thurman. That would be a good fight. I think they'll cut a good promo. Both of these guys could really talk. So I'm happy to see the Charlos back in the ring. And I'm happy to see this card. And I'm happy to see this card. Even though that of course I want to see the rematch. Ain't nothing was standing in the way for Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. I still love the card. I want to see Teofimo Lopez, what he's gonna do versus Arnold Barbosa, a credible opponent. I think that's the best matchup in that card. Hopefully that Teofimo Lopez shows what he's truly made of. You know what I'm saying? That he's not going to have this roller coaster type of performance and really show the people what the takeover is all about, in a consistent basis, performance-wise. So, I like the card, but I just want to let y'all know, for the people that's always trying to shit on PBC to praise Turki Al Sheikh, that Turki Al Sheikh is doing the same thing that Al Haymon is doing. Alright? So if you're gonna hate on them both. If you're gonna respect both. So respect to Turki Al Sheikh and respect to Al Haymon PBC. I can't wait for May. I think May is going to be a good month for the sport of boxing. We got Inoue, we got Canelo, we got T.O., Devin, Ryan, and we got Charlo back. We got Kalen Plant, man, Jaime Munguia. I think it's going to be a good, it's going to be a good May. Let me know what y'all think, man. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. This is Punch One Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself. Love you, God bless, and on to the next.